So this is why the systems that are still alive are still alive. I mean systems like the those from the industrial age, your 9 to 5 that you work. The reason is because you go to work every day whether you feel like it or not. That's why. Simple. So a lot of us wake up in the morning, I will not feel like going to multiple times in a week, multiple times in a month, multiple times in a year, or we go regardless. What you want to do, the plan you have, and the vision you have, and the goal you have, you work at it when you feel like. That's why it's not exist. That's why it exists on your vision board. That's why it exists in your data. That's why it doesn't exist in the real world. You're the only staff of that company that you have in your mind. And the only staff the company has does not go to work. Let that sink in. So I was simply taking a look in the inside of my mind to try to understand. Then I could see multiple times I wake up, I don't want to go to work. I will go regardless. But there are things I said I will do, or things I'm supposed to do for myself, things that are my own brainchild, things I should build, my contribution to the world. And those things, I subject them to my emotion. So I say, I'm too tired. And I'm too tired from the 95 that I claim I don't care about. 95 I claim I want to leave. 95 I claim I want to stop working in anytime soon. I'm too tired from working there, but I don't do the thing I say I want to do. So if you turn it all the way this way, where you go to work when you want and work on your dream 100% of the time, you lose that job. So I would not say turn it all the way this way. Depends on how much pressure you can take after you've left your job before this one starts working. Otherwise, my advice would be just copy what you're doing here. This is a very small, embryonic, new company. It has just one staff. The dream as big as the one you have even needs more than one staff. But the only staff he has is also not coming to work. You see why that thing is still in the seed phase, still in the soil. That's not sprouted yet. You see why? So you want to make sure that this one staff, this idea, this company has always comes to work. That's the least you can do. What I just mentioned is the minimum requirement. To take it to the next level, you're supposed to get an extra person or the team of people you may need to work with and get them to come every day, regardless of how they feel. So the least you do is to show up every day for yourself and not miss a day. That's the least you do. You're already doing it here. That's the reason why you come back after 20 years. Even after you left the job still exists. The building is still there. The complex is still there. They are still offering the service, rendering the service and putting people in that structured system. And they are still there because there are people who are there, whether they like it or not. People are sick, they are there. You must leave because you're sick. You say you're sick. This place is planned. Your position is, they rearrange. You want to leave, you resign. You say you're going so that the system doesn't get any shock. They replace you before you leave. All that, you see? So there is concerted effort to keep the system running. Your own ideas, your own dreams, your own goals, you leave the running of it to emotions. That's why the ideas have remained ideas.